Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Grand evening. I think I got another one coming. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, listen. Don't be tripping. Ooh, man. Don't be tripping. It's a natural body function. All praise be to the Most High, that the one don't serve nothing. That Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Yahweh. I see. Yeah. People got the right to judge you, man. They can do that. But people put themselves in a situation where they're bearing false witness against their neighbor because they probably don't know him from a can of paint again. I see. Yeah, judge me. Judge me based on what I would do for you. Listen, we gotta go somewhere. We ain't had time to make breakfast. Time didn't pass. Like breaking the fast anyway. But yeah, time that went past. We kind of famished, and we all meeting up at one place. And you're here to judge me. Will I buy you lunch? Will I buy you lunch? Yeah, I'm that type. I know to come back. Maybe I see you again later down the road, and you'll buy me lunch. We just met. It's the first day, and you're here to judge me. You're here to judge me based on what someone else is saying, not what you know about me and my path that I've been walking for 40-something years. And the wilderness, I say, it's a jungle out here, George. It's a jungle out here, George. Watch out for that tree, I say. Watch out for that tree. That mean type of thing. Pop-ups. Pop up in your life and they judge you based on past deeds. But no real deeds. You don't offend no one. You're trying to get by the best that you can. You're down in Babylon. You try to pay your debts. But people don't pay their debts. They violate your rights left and right and say, hey, they help us, man. We're sorry. No, they ain't saying that neither. They give a damn. Wish you would tell them to say, hey, man, you gonna even apologize? What? Tase him. He don't learn his lesson. It could have been worse. It could have been true. It could have been facts. You was this what we said you were. You know what I mean? People come up and try to tell you who you are, but when you tell them who you are, they don't believe it. Like you a liar. I'm just lying about who I am. Why? What for? What shall it profit me? What is it going to profit me if I tell you that, yeah, you're right, I am not. You going to give me something? You say I'm a scumbag. Does something come with that? Does a bag come with that? Me being scum? Does a bag come with that? Me being homeless. You going to give me a home? If I was homeless, you going to give me a home? What? Because if you ain't helping the situation, why the fuck you in it? You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. You ain't helping a brother because, he talking about pull himself by the bootstraps. The nigga ain't got no boots. He got no boots, man. Let's go to Walmart. They got some. Promise, man, like, I don't know if I could really just drive by somewhere and walking with no shoes on. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I ask him, man, what's going on when you got no shoes? Now, it depends on what he say. You know what I mean? Like, why you worried about it? Oh, never mind, bro. I was, I just know the store is close. I got a few books. You know what I mean? Brother, I try to be my brother's keeper. But you can never know. You don't want to do for everyone because, you can try to do, in the last days, they will reward evil for good and good for evil. I tell you, you know what I mean? People try to judge you and they don't know what the hell you would do for them. That's the trippy thing about it. You know who you are and you know some people just selfish. Ain't doing nothing for nobody. Hell no. Go get a job. Ain't nobody hired. I seen some help wanted signs. In fact, I'm telling you to get a job. I work at this place, man. And I turn you on. They don't say that though. They don't add that part. Hey, they just say get a job. Get a job. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this place is hired. I'm gonna hook you up. You got time right now? I'm free. I ain't at work right now. I'm gonna take you with me. You're already in a tight spot. You probably have to walk because I gotta clock in. Type of thing. But hey, listen. Some people want to work. Some people don't want to work. Some people happy to work. Some people ain't happy to work. They just doing it because rent is due. And motherfuckers renting life. Motherfucker is paying for life. I don't give a damn who you is. You buying it. You buying it. If you didn't create it, you're buying it. If you want it, I just say, they say the devil is in want of all things. Tell me what the fuck I want. I tell you what I want. Do you believe it? Well, you know it to be true. I want to be left the fuck alone if it's on a negative frequency and you ain't trying to help me elevate in life. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to put me in the mansion. Why you talking? Why you talking? You ain't trying to buy me no Lambo. Why you talking? You know, talking about you got my back, but don't let me ride in the back of your Maybach. Brother, you done forgot all about me. You ain't got the ice. Nigga dripping, so he done became cold. He done became so cold. Cause about to say, the last days, many hearts shall wax cold, and that's what the fuck is going on. If I do it, I'm wrong. If I do it, I'm wrong. And nowadays, you have every right to fucking do it. Motherfucker walking around here with hantavirus being haunted, and the C virus, and all types of viruses, man. Now, listen. If I tell you something, would you believe and know it to be true? Now, I say, if I tell you I am a virus, man, you don't want to be around me, man. You might catch something. Would you still try to fuck with me? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with you out here touching all these abominable things and then want to come in my presence, breathing in my face like a goddamn dragon. Flaming dragon, I say. You know what I mean? Father, make me a dragon slayer. Slay this motherfucker. I ain't now one of your stars that you drug and right on the boardwalk, maybe. Listen, no offense. You do what you do. People do what they do. You know, I'm a star in my own right. I shine bright wherever I'm at. You know what I mean? I would think, you know, if you don't think so, then maybe you're in a dark place already. Got nothing to do with me. Caroline, coming to the light. You know, witches, warlocks, all types of people. They know voodoo and hoodoo. I don't care who do. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me because they're sending it up on me. I don't want it to come back up on you, but why you send it to me? You at least let me know why. I probably can handle it. Those that endure, I say, shall inherit. From who? Because, you know, is it the wicked? Is it the wicked? Who's more righteous? You don't know me. They say, this person more righteous than me. You don't know him neither. You know, you ain't walked with neither one of us. Do you know your husband? Is he more righteous than I? He should be. Hey, who? Your wife or whoever? I don't know. The father say, cling to them. If people cling to their mates, a lot of shit would not happen. You walk with your mate, you looking at another person's mate. And this dude like looking at you like, why are you staring at my woman? I mean, nigga. That nigga. And his girl looking at it, nigga, you really? Why you walking with me? You just looking at somebody? Yeah, he just did that. He just did that. You know, don't look on the comely figure. You know, worried about the woman in the red dress or Denzel Washington, devil in the blue or whatever, something like that. You know, promotion. There's a lot of issues going on down here in the matrix. People are unplugging and be like, you know what, this is too much. I got to plug back in. I can't handle this. You know, this is too much. It's too much. It's weighing on the conscience. Yeah, well, for you to be really awake, and really see what really is going on, and you know you're not the one out here trying to shed blood, and you know someone is, they are just itching, trigger finger, you know what I mean, ready to put one in your shoot. I mean, if you practice something, eventually you probably want to do it. Man, I want to let off and so on. Want to let off. No, I don't. I want to be left the fuck alone unless you fuck with me. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Simple as that, can be no problem. Someone else's problem is just theirs. That's your friend. It ain't my friend. You know what I mean? I ain't asked for now. At least that I know, like, hey man, I need a friend. They said you got a friend in who? You got a friend in who? My Lord Yahweh Shah, my brother, and all the holy hosts of heaven. And I'm on in that with that, and you do what the hell you want to do. I ain't trying to get in your way. Move, get out the way. Shalom.